All right, Raider Nation, we're back with episode 2. Could Pete Carroll be developing a monster on the defensive side of the ball? That and much more. It's the glorious Raider Show. Let's go.
You are now about to witness the strength of Raider Nation. Thank you for listening to the glorious Raider Show. And here's your host, Raider Black.
Hey, welcome back to the glorious Raider Show. We survived episode 1, and now we're back with episode 2. You know, consistency is the key. Hey, I'm a little bit out of uniform, but I think I'll pass with, right? Let me know. Yeah, I got it from Walmart. Yeah, I know I did.
It's the glorious Raider Show.
Okay, Raider Nation, we're back, and in this segment, we want to talk about the Pete Carroll effect on the Raiders. I am so glad that we didn't go with Ben Johnson. I just feel like he would have been, we'd have been revisiting that whole Josh McDaniels type of, we don't need that. Pete Carroll comes in, he's experienced Super Bowl winning coach. He knows what it takes, and he's bouncing around practice like a brand new player. He's running, he's like 73 plus, running around, jumping on players, trying to pin them, having fun, shooting basketball competition. And it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, he's building, he's challenging his players, he's challenging his coach, and I really love what's going on over there. So, Pete Carroll, I got a good feeling about him and the Raiders this year.
Hey, you know you like the show? Hit the like button and subscribe now!
All right, Raider Nation, it's, listen, I need to spin the block on something. Yeah, you don't spin the block just means I need to kind of backtrack something I said in the last episode. It was regarding our first round pick, Ashton Genty, when he was discussing Chip Kelly telling him, hey, you play basketball, bend it, all that. Yeah, that. Well, finally, the Raiders speak, and listen, hey, that's not even my position. That's not my job. And once he began to discuss like offense, his offensive philosophy and position, he's just started talking that offensive. He was gone. That man is a maniac. Like he's a guru. That offensive. Once he starts calling them plays, I got a feeling we're gonna be like, wow. So listen, Chip, I'm sorry about that. All right, you accept my apology. Yeah, on behalf of the Glorious Raider Show, my bad. Let's move on.
It's the glorious Raider Show.
Another receiver that's still out there that I think the Raiders should take a look at is Keenan Allen. He has a lot of ties to the Raiders receivers coach. He knows the AFC West, and we played the Chargers twice. You think he would be motivated to beat his old team? I think so. I'm hearing he's a Raider fan. Should we try it out? Let's look at some stats right here. Like, I really think, like, last year, he was balling. It was a little down year. Come on, you're sending a guy from the AFC West to play in Chicago with a struggling quarterback. Y'all know the story. I think Keenan Allen has a lot in the tank. He's a Hall of Famer. And why not end your Hall of Fame career with 2 seasons with the Raiders and winning a Super Bowl? Be sure to tune in to the Glorious Raider Show every Wednesday. Earlier in the show, I mentioned, could Pete Carroll be building a monster? And I think he is. With cornerback Darian Porter, everything we're hearing about how he's looking out there, he's flying around. This guy, I just got a feeling. I mean, look at this guy. This guy looks like The Weeknd and Lenny Kravitz. Like he looks like a rock star. already, right? So I don't know if this is like the prototype look for a cornerback, but they say he's humble, he's quiet, and he's out there flying around. He's like, what, 6'2", 6'3"? I think Pete Carroll knows what he's doing. He's building this guy up. He's taking first team reps. Yeah, I think he's building a monster. So right now, with the monster on the corner, somebody's missing. Have you noticed we haven't heard much talk about Jacorian Bennett? Where is he? Is he injured? He's out there? I'm hearing he's out there with the second team. Does he fit Pete Carroll's prototype for a corner? He's a little shorter. But he is a dog. He is a dog. Don't get me wrong, Raider Nation. But with a new coaching staff, do they want their people in? I think Stokes takes that spot. I think he's going to take that spot. Maybe move Jacory to like a slot cover type of situation. So, let's keep an eye on that.
Be sure to watch the Glorious Raider Show every Wednesday.
This just in. The Green Bay Packers have released cornerback Zaire Alexander. He's a dog. We need to go get him. We need to go get him. All right. I know we was looking across the street at Ramsey. I don't know if we got that kind of money. I would love for Ramsey to come in and, do what he do. But listen, we get Alexander. He's better than Stokes. And if he's healthy, that's a problem. So we should kick the tires, see if he's healthy, and if we can make that move, let's push the button. Let's make it happen. All right? The Raiders cornerback room, we need to build that up, okay? So, yeah. What do you think? Should we go after him? Or we good with what we got?
Raiders on the rise.
For this week's segment of Raiders on the Rise, I want to discuss Dante Thornton. This kid is a beast. I spoke about him a little last week. Listen, his highlights is crazy. When he first came in the league, he got a little, I felt like negatively. Everybody was talking about he can't run the route tree, yada, yada, yada. But right now, as per Maxx Crosby and other players and coaches, this guy is official tissue. So watch out for him. He was on the Graphic Raider show. And Graphic Raider, yes, I'm a big fan of your show. You're like a true inspiration to make me want to do what I'm doing now. So big up to you and Wasted Talent. Love your show too. I feel the same way, big fan. So keep doing what you do. But yeah, listen, Dante Thornton, he could be starting for the Las Vegas Raiders. Mad Max, Edge on the Rise. And for my final take, I would like to discuss the Condor, Maxx Crosby. Right? The leader, one of the faces, like team leaders. This is a big year for him, and I'm just wondering, what's his ceiling? Like, now the defense is coming together. Pete Carroll, has his touch on it. I can't. Forgive me for not mentioning PG, Patrick Graham, but both of them are cooking. And I feel like this is the year when we got Myles Garrett, Michael Parks. Like, Maxx Crosby has the potential to be the #1 edge rusher in the NFL with 15 to 16 sacks this year. You heard it first. The Condor, if he stays healthy, looking good, and finally getting some help out there, if this defense is coming together like I think it is, this is the year that Maxx Crosby goes to the top. He will be mentioned in the top 3 edge rushers in the NFL. It's go time, Max. It's go time. And you can do it.
Raider Talk. Right now you're listening to the most dangerous podcast, the Glorious Raider Show.
Okay, Raider Nation. I want to thank you for joining us for this second episode of the Glorious Raider Show. But before we go, listen, check out the new Glorious Raider logo. Is that tough or what? That's the cornerback's cornerback. Like before prime time and everybody else, there was Lester Hayes. You see how he breaking down with that sticker on? That is what a Glorious Raider looks like right there. Lester Hayes. Everyone, let's keep pushing his name and pushing it forward because he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Lester Hayes, you are the first Glorious Raider. So until next time, land this plane, but keep pushing, stay inspired. Keep helping out people, keep living, and stay glorious. Thank you for listening to the Glorious Raider Show. Please leave a comment and let us know how we're doing.